Hello everybody, Skylar here, and welcome to a different kind of video. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I want to show off every single piece of Ratchet and Clank merchandise I have. This is everything I have as of April, what's the date today? April 28th, 2024, sorry, I was about to drop my phone. I got everything here from some of the figures to plushies to the entire game series to Funkos to posters to some custom things. So let's jump right into the showcase. Okay, so I'd say part one, we're gonna do this by categories. We're gonna go games, we're gonna go books, then we're gonna go figures, then we're gonna go plushies, and then we're gonna do miscellaneous, and then a wrap up pretty much. So as you see, I have all the games, 1 to 4 on PS2. Every single one of these games is complete, and then the box. I do have the poster for the first game, the manual. It's going to be in the miscellaneous section. Going Commando as well. I even have the Underground ad I sent a couple months ago. Go watch that YouTube short if you haven't. I still have the slipcover thing for the manual. Unfortunately, it did break. But the manual for it. As you see, Up Your Arsenal, I have it as well. Manual, and I have some codes for like the slide demo and the lightsaber wrench as well. And then Deadlocked. Once again, full game manual, case, box art, everything. All these I bought like a few years ago, except the first game, I think it is. I think the first game is the only one I've had since I was a kid. So there's those. Now, the PSP ones are a bit of a unique case. Because the Size Matters one is kind of a bootleg case. If you look at it, it's got that black. It's kind of low quality. I mean, it has the game in it. I mean, the game. Whoopsies, I didn't know the game was like that. It hasn't split. The UMD hasn't split. The game still worked last time I used my PSP, but unfortunately, my PSP doesn't work anymore. But I have it downloaded on my Vita, so I can play it if I want. Secret Agent Clank, same thing. Full case, box art, manual, everything. Disc is still in good condition. So there's those. And once again, every single one of my PS3 Ratchet games I've had except Tools. Tools I had to get another copy for. But I've had all of these since 2013, I believe. Because that's whenever I got my PS3 and started playing the future games. I do plan to do a My History with Ratchet and Clank video sometime. And then I have PlayStation Move Heroes. My mom got me this. I do have a PlayStation Move. Underrated game. I actually enjoyed it. But yeah, obviously this has no manual. But look at that slip cover though. That is so sick. Then tools, case, box art, manual. Even have this PSP ad. I don't know who gets rid of this stuff. I personally don't get rid of this stuff that comes in games because I think it holds a significant place in the game's case or whatever. And Crack in Time, manual, case, box art, disc, obviously. All for one. You know, same thing. And then Full Frontal, same thing. Well, actually, Full Frontal had no manual now that I think about it. Because the manual is literally in the inside of the slip cover. So, there we go. Nexus, I still have the Quest for Booty code. I mean, it's expired, so nobody can, you know, use it, obviously. See, 2016, it's expired. But I will never get rid of that, because that is actually how I still have that game. I will never get rid of this. And then, obviously, the disc is in there. And then Move Heroes. I mean, just for funsies. Case, box art, manual, disc, everything. So, I have all of them. And then, I think one of the most rarest games I have in my collection, Ratchet-wise, is the Vita Collection, well, Trilogy as it's called here. This was not cheap whenever I bought it. I know it's a very rare Ratchet game. Still have the cartridge in here. This has got to be probably my most prized possession in the physical games for Ratchet and Clank category here. Because this is a very rare game. I play the downloaded version. I personally don't play it, so nothing happens to it. It's just nice to have it. As for the PS4 era, we'll get into this here in a minute. Obviously, a greatest hits version of the PS4 game. You know, case, everything. I wonder, does it still have the... Oh no, this one doesn't have the inside art. I thought it would. But then again, you can't even see because the red case. And then I have the movie. I had the Blu-ray. I don't know what happened to it, but I bought both this and the Blu-ray. I couldn't find it. I'm probably going to have to go find it. Where I used to live is probably where that is. Because if you couldn't tell by this room, I did move. Obviously. Then I got the Japanese collector's edition of the movie and the game physically. You know, I had the Blu-ray version of this, but I can't understand it, so I never watched it. But look at that art though. It's very nice, clean art on that disc. On the box art, everything. Very nice. Then we have the, like, Ratchet and Clank movie manga is what they call it. And just very strange. But it's nice to have it. And everything. God, Japan is just so weird, dude. Yeah, nice to have it with the collection. And then obviously the PS4 version of the movie game for Japan. Look at that box art. That is just so much better than what we have in America. That is so much better. And then, wonder if... Oh, this does not have any inside art, I don't think. Oh wait, it has like a picture of Ratchet. Yeah, you can see him down in there. I'm not going to take the art out, but there's the disc. And there we go for that. I'm going to put it back in the thing here. And then I do have the promo disc for the PS4 game. This also was not cheap. I want to get all the promo discs, press kits, everything. This is the first one I obviously have. Wasn't cheap, but I'm happy to have it. And then finally, ripped apart, you know, case, box art, game. I have the code for the, obviously, you know, there. If someone wants to use it, you can. I never used it. Oh, wait, 6/11. If anybody wants to use it, you have like 10 days left, so I don't care. If somebody watches this video wants to use it, whatever. I don't care. Because I got the game digitally originally before pre-order because I didn't have a PS5, but I just bought it on my account and I just got this like a year ago, and I bought the code separately to have a complete copy of the game. So there's all my physical copies of the game: PS2, PS3, PSP, Vita, all the PS4 stuff, and then Rift. So let's move on to the next category. Alright, so now we move on to the books of Ratchet and Clank. Every book I've collected up to this point. I do plan on getting more, obviously, whatever I can get my hands on. No matter what region, whatever, but let's start from the top, work our way to the bottom. First off, I have this, like, Tools of Destruction notebook thing. I like how it's like a 3D render of Ratchet on the cover. It's, like, nice material and everything. And I like how each page has like a fade of the box art. That is so cool. Obviously, I will never write in this. That will always want to keep this in mint condition. And it still is. And it was open when I got it too, but it's still very nice. PlayStation logo on the back. And then, next we have the movie novel. I did read this whole thing. What was that? What was that? Oh yeah, just like some images of some stuff in the middle. I forgot I even had this. I got this like 2 years ago. I don't remember that. But yeah, I did read this entire thing. Kind of better than what the movie and the game was a little bit. They should just use the novelization, in my opinion. Because it's kind of better. Ratchet and Clank Hero Time. I'm going to have to buy that. And there we go with that. Then this is unopened, because I don't ever use it. The ripped apart notebook. You can see the notebook not for sale. Obviously it was because I bought it. I'm not even going to open it. I don't even know what the pages look like, if it has a logo on it or not, but we'll never open this or anything. Ever. And then we have a ripped apart, like, this is like a bootleg, one of my miscellaneous products. It's like a strategy guide. It's not really. It is, but it's kind of like they did a terrible job, because stuff repeats a lot in the book, and it's not, they even tell you stuff that isn't even in the game. It's really confusing. I'm even going to go over most of it. There's no, like, pictures or anything. I didn't even know what this was. I just seen Ripped Apart Strategy Guide, and I was like, oh, I want that. So, there's that. Then we have the 2016 Strategy Guide. Not as good or as detailed as Brady Games or, Pruda's for the first game of Deadlocked, but still a nice guide. Tells you everything about the game and everything. I wonder who the book belonged to before me. Probably nobody important. Then we have a Game Pro magazine with Ratchet Commando as the front-runner game of the issue, along with Jack 2, Ninja Gaiden, Doom 3, great game. Wonder if I could find the Ratchet and Clank article here. Issue 182. Billy Hatcher, never played that. Look at the Daffy Duck. Champions of Norath. That looks like Soul Calibur in a way. No, not Soul Calibur. What was it called? Heavenly Sword. There we go. Pages. Page 36. We want to go to page 36. Where are we at? I don't even know where we're at. Oh, there we go. Ratchet and Clank going commando. There we go. Yeah, I got this. I read this entire article like 10 times. It's nice. It's only 3 pages, but I did want to get it. If I could have got it by itself, I would have, but it's just better to get the magazine in your hands, honestly. Then we have I have a Tools of Destruction one, Electronic Gaming Monthly. Love this service. I was actually subscribed to it during high school, but I never got any magazines. Sonic and the Secret Rings. I'm sorry. Underrated ass Sonic game. Loved this game on the Wii as a kid. Where is it? Ratchet and Clank? 64 we want to go to. Page 64. Page 40, page 43, 59. Look, buy one, get two. Electronic Gaming Monthly. Dang, I might have to do that. I wonder if they'll respond. Ooh, right to it. Back to the Future. Ha, I see what you did there. Yeah. I read this article a bunch of times as well. Damn, Tools is such a great game. Well, I love everything about it. Wonder what that weapon was supposed to be. Don't recognize that. Coolest boss in Tools. Loved it. Yeah, and then God of War. But yeah, there's that. Then we have a Rift Apart Game Center magazine I actually got this from my Walmart. I did, when they had them. Where is it at? Biomutant, that game was kind of bad. Page 22. Oh, there we go. Ratchet Clank Rift Apart, breaking through the other side. Man, look at that image. That's just so cool looking. That is too, wow. Also, again, read this like a bunch of times over and over. Boy has no limits. Damn, look, these images are just so gorgeous looking. Like, wow. They just look so good. But yeah, there's that. That's why I got that. Now we get into the strat guides. You know, obviously we have the original. You know, I think everybody who has this knows what it is. It just tells you all the enemies and weapons, gold bolts, weapons, how much they are every planet. Yeah, I do, this one, the poster they gave you, I do not have the poster. It is not here. But everything about the guide is, like, intact, fully, other than that. Actually, whenever I get stuck in any part of these games that have the strat guides, I never use my phone. I always get one of these and use it. Just, if I can't remember, oh, what's that one skill pointer? What's that one gold bolt I needed to get? I never use my phone. I never look it up. I always use a strategy guide. It's just the way you're supposed to do it, in my opinion. Next, Going Commando. This one is in kind of rough condition. This one actually has some missing pages. But other than that, it's toward the end. All the weapons, gadgets, guides, everything, platinum bolts, everything about it, skill points. Here's where it's missing pages, see, 160. And here's page 3 of the Sealed Secrets. And this is definitely not the last page, because there's probably more after that. This one I also did not get the poster for as well. Yeah, Sealed Secrets, skill points, everything. There's that. Ooh, yeah. Was this Brady Games? Yeah, it was Brady Games. Wonder why it looks different from them two. Well, the first game was... What was it? Prima. Yeah, Prima. And then Deadlock was also Prima. So then, obviously, you know, up your arsenal. Weapons, missions, planets, titanium bolts... Everything about it, skill points, weapons. I think I already said that. Up Your Arsenal has... it's not my favorite, but it's a good game. Probably in the top 6 to 10 of top 10 Ratchet games for me. Not one of my favorites, unlike everybody else, but I do like the game. In fact, I'm going to replay it soon, because I'm doing the Platinums on the Vita versions right now. Yeah, there's, that. This one I don't think did come with the poster or anything. But there's Up Your Arsenal, now Deadlocked. I actually do have the DVD for it. I do have watched it a few times. I do like that they just detail everything on it. I wish the first game had that. But obviously they probably didn't have the money or budget to do that at the time. But yeah, this one, same thing. Weapons, planets, skill points, everything. Weapons. I think I said that again. Mods. Weapon mods is what I meant to say. And look at that armor. Best armor in the series. Kill me if you disagree. It's the only one I use in Rift Apart for both characters. Dang, just look at that render. Favorite Ratchet game. This, Crack of Time, and Going Commando are top 3 for me, hands down. And the original's number 4, and Rift's probably in number 5. Because I do love that game. I don't think this one has any sealed secrets, or... Well, it's probably just detailed in the game already, because Mirax's Prison, Ghost Station... Yeah. Gamer, Hardcore Magazine. Hardcore Gamer Magazine. $0. That is such a weird render of Ratchet on that cover art, isn't it? Whatever. There's Primas. Only 3 more to go. Tools. I did get the... Sorry about that. I did get the poster with this version, or this, strategy guide. Oh, wow. It's nice art. They became way heavier over time, like, geez. Geo Laser. Yeah. Everything about this game. Gold bolts, cheats, skill points, locations, the pirates. Best villain faction of the series, judge me. Of course, Forbiddy is so underrated. One of the best endings of the series. Tools have one of the best endings of any Ratchet game, period. Such a hot take, but it's so true. I don't even know where the poster is. Now that... Well, I have it. You'll see it in the poster section, but... Yeah, there's Tools' guide. Have it. No ripped pages. Same thing with these two. No ripped pages. Track in time. Everything about this game. Torn 4, you know. Guns, weapons. I mean, because nobody calls Ratchet and Clank weapons guns, they call them weapons. As far as I'm aware. You know, gold bolts, skill points. Planets. Gold bolts. Well, that render's cool. Yeah, everything about this is pretty much what it needs to be. I need to replay Crack so bad. I played this game so much as a teenager. Again, I grew up with the PS2 ones, not the PS3 ones, because I was born in 02. I didn't get the PS3 until 2013, so I was 11 years old. So technically, I did grow up with them for the past 10 years, because I'm 21 now. Just not as much as I would have thought. Oh, nice. Sector. Yeah, there's cracking times. Now we got, what people think is the worst Ratchet and Clank game, but I disagree. I'd rather play this over Secret Agent Clank. Oh, I like how in this guide it goes over the dates of the previous games. That's cool. Didn't know they did that. Foursome! They made a sex joke. They made a sex joke in Ratchet and Clank game after 2005 with Size Matters. Oh no! Or was that 2006? That was 2006, I think. But yeah, this. Character bolts, weapons, weapon upgrades. Everything like that. Sorry about that. Captain Quark. He's a terrorist. No, I'm kidding. Well, that art's cool. We'll see more of that here in a minute, like all the art stuff. Yeah, this is so cool looking. You know, people that don't like this game, just appreciate the art. Like, look at that art, man. That is just so sick looking. This game had such good, like, 2D cutscenes for the art. The art was just so good. I don't care. But now we get into the last book. The Art of Ratchet and Clank. I do have the limited edition version of the book. I wasn't really going for a specific one. I just bought it because I wanted the art book. I actually just got this week because I found it at a reasonable price. It was like $200. I love how it comes with this slipcover thing. That's so cool. And then we have, you know, the book. I did get these stickers as well. I am never using them. I'm always going to keep them in this book. I understand these are extremely rare. So that's another reason why I'm never going to use them or anything. But, yeah. Celebrate 15 years of venturing across the shores with Ratchet and Clank. You know, have those. And then we got the art here. You know, I'm just going to show a few pages. I might do a full review on this sometime. But go through each page, show all the pages. Because I really want to do that. But yeah, this is just so sick. All this art, everything they've done for this franchise is just so special to me. They had so many designs for the Rhino 5, Jesus. Imagine if you were able to use that. That looks like a minigun. Like, damn. Fusion Bomb, Star Shield, Vox, Ace, B2 Brawler, Angela, Big Al. Or really Big Al Designs, I think that is. Thugs. The Ultra Mech. We were on this page already. Eviscerator. The Teeth Beasts. Tywin, Kronk, Zephyr. Grunthor. Quest. Everything about this franchise I just love. Holofoid early designs, I'm guessing. Orvis, Sigmund, Alistair, Caden. Fongoids. Dan the Wigwam. Look at that fucking thing. What if that thing was chasing you at night? And we have All for One. I wonder what concept this would have been. I wonder if this is just concept art or they were planning to use this ball in some way. That would have been sick. And, you know, mini giant Clank they brought back in full frontal. Nevo, Croyd, Susie. We have all the creature designs, like the Flabberfish. Damn, I really would want a 2D Ratchet game in this specific art style. All for One's 2D art style. Give us a game with that art style, please. Just like a 2D platforming game. That would be so sick. Or this kind of art. Look at that. Imagine an animated Ratchet and Clank series with this art style instead of 3D. Stuart Zergo, the Quark Mech, Nexus, Prague, Vendra, Mr. I, the Wombat Society they deleted from the game for some reason, which is such a downgrade. Wait, that's the Wasteland armor from Rift. That's a nice little reference right there. Anybody else notice that? Cool. Yeah, Zircons. 2016 to present, you know, PS4 game, obviously, no Rift Apart in here. And the bikers, the telepathopusses, everything. Snaggle Beast, the original design was so much better in my opinion. Nefarious. Oh, that's the Blarg Soldier. I thought that was Nefarious for a second. Afterward, it's like, oh, goodbye for the next 5 years. 4 years, I mean. But yeah, the art book. That, I don't care. The PS4 game box art is just so epic looking. Look, they obviously tried to parody the first Star Wars. I think that's like an obvious reference to that. I think that's the Insomniac Games Moon, it looks like, before they changed the logo in 2018, I think it was, for Spider-Man. They should have kept the original logo. I will always remember Insomniac Games as the Moon logo, guys, if you know what I mean, but that's all the books I have for Ratchet and Clank. Let's move on to the action figures. Okay, now we get into the action figures I have. I do not have all of them. I do not have all the accessories. But I do plan on getting some accessories for some figures, even if I have to buy like a whole other figure. I do possibly plan on giving these to friends or whatever. If I get like a full, like, complete one. So, that's might be my plan, not sure yet. Let's just start from the top and work our way to the bottom. Or start from the bottom, work our way to the top, I should say. I have some of the blind bag Ratchet and Clank figures from, after the movie released. Now, I did not get these personally. My girlfriend gave me these, which is awesome. I love that she gave me these. She also gave me a couple other things you'll see later down the line, along with another friend of mine. But yeah, I got this from her. And then I obviously have some of the figures from the 2 wave lines. I have the Ratchet with the wrench combustor, but I don't have the transforming Clank with it, but that's fine. This, honestly, is my favorite one. I just love it. I love this armor so much. I use it for Ratchet and Rift, and I use Deadlocked on Rivet all the time, honestly. Then we have Pete. I do not have Slag's head or his sword, but I plan on getting them someday. His arms are just so loose, I can't even, like, pose them where I need them to. So he has loose arms, but other than that, he stands up pretty fine. Then we have Ratchet in the Hyperflux armor. I do not have the wrench accessory for him, but, again, I do have the figure here. Second best looking figure in my opinion. So look at that. I wish they like made like Lego version. I wish they made Lego Ratchet and Clank. They need to do that someday. They really do. Then we have the Smuggler with the Rhino. I do not have the Parrot. Indiana Jones looking ass. He has the Rhino 5 though. I wish they made this fit in Ratchet's hand. I don't want to try that. I don't want to risk breaking anything. I'm probably never going to try that. As cool as it would look. But then we have the Smuggler. Great details on... I haven't said anything. Great details on all of these, by the way. Like, for Pete, you can move his arms up and down. Like you see in the games. And you can move the gears on the back of his neck. So that is so cool. Now, Ratchet, you can't do much. Mostly you do for the Ratchets is, like, move the tail around. You know, feet, legs. They do have good posability. But you... but you obviously can't do much with them. So that's kind of a bummer, in my opinion, but... it all depends where you separate them, or not separate them. Pose them. Then we have Dr. Nefarious. I do not have the Zoni accessory that came with him, but he has his blaster. I love his expression. He just looks so confused. Like, why am I an action figure, Lawrence? Again, not much posability. If you want to stand, I can't even stand him up, honestly. He's just so top-heavy and so skinny. I do love how he has, like, his back thingies, though. That's nice, because I remember in the boss fight, he doesn't. So that's cool that he has that. Then we have Azimuth, Alistair Azimuth. I do not have his wrench, and also I do not have Orvis, which, again, big bummer. But I do plan on getting those someday. I just noticed this. Oh, you can move his arms a little bit. I didn't know that. Yeah, you can move his arms, like, a little bit. Like, where his shoulder is. Like, see? Sorry, I'm recording with my phone here. And then him, again, you can do the tail. Again, amazing detail on all of these. Amazing detail. They need to bring back these figures again. Then we have Captain Quark. Biggest figure here, like, damn, what a big boy. He's bigger than Alistair. You know, what a goofy expression. Looks like he's just gonna touch all your children. Great posability on this one. Well, not really. The arms you can't do much with. He just stays like this most of the time with his arms. You can move his legs back and forth, but can't twist his... well, you can twist his feet. I thought you couldn't. Yeah, you can. And then, yeah, all that good shit. Okay, he's flipping you off. Why did they make the figure have that hand? It looks like he's flipping me off. That is just the funniest thing. There's Quark, and then we have Scrunch. Can't believe they brought Scrunch back in like 2007, 2008. That's crazy. Whenever they made these figures, anyway. 2009, I think it was, because that's whenever Quest was out. But yeah, Scrunch is here. Very cool, very cool. And then we have the Mini-Mates. These were opened. I also got these, well, extremely recently. I'm not going to open it, though. They were opened a little bit, but I can't take this all the way off, and I'm not going to. I'm going to keep this as it is, as much as I would like to take it out and look at it and maybe even play with it a little bit. As old as I am. No, but it's very cool that I have it. I'm just happy I have it, at least. So there's that. Then we have the Funkos. I understand these are getting a little rare now. Last I looked, they were like $80 or whatever. I know they're pretty expensive, so. We have Ratchet and Clank on the back there. 2-pack. So there's Ratchet and Clank. Secret Agent Clank figure. Mine is still sealed in the bag. I'm never going to open it as much as I want to. I will never open it. But this is sealed and everything. It was actually dirt cheap when I bought it too. It was very dirt cheap. So yeah, there's that. And then the grand finale here, and my second favorite figure out of all of them, the Hollow Flux Armor Ratchet with the Clank. I actually have the packaging. Whoop, sorry about that. I have the packaging it came in. It was already open though, but I just took them out because look, it had this for the Clank. I said screw it. Well, if I was going to get them, I was going to open them anyway. Who wouldn't, in my opinion? We have the Clank here. Such amazing detail on this thing. Amazing detail. I love everything about this Clank. And then we have the Spiral of Death, I think it is. I was thinking Spinning Hydra for a second. Spiral of Death. Very cool, very cool. Like how it spins. And we have Ratchet in the Hollow Flux armor. Extremely cool figure. Again, you can move his tail around. Comes with his own wrench. I mean, technically I do have the accessories for the Hyperflux one, but I'm not mixing them up. I don't like to do that. Yes, I would say that this is my most prized figure because I have the packaging for it. I bought it for someone. I have the packaging. These ones I did not get the packaging for, so I'd say this is my rarest figure out of all of them, I'll say. But other than the Secret Agent Clank pre-order figure, but there's all my action figures for Ratchet and Clank. Now we're gonna move on to plushies. Quick note, I forgot to leave out before we move on. I have the demo disc of Golden Commando. I forgot to showcase this. Kicking ass one planet at a time. Another reason why that's one of my favorite games. That everything about it was just so great. Yeah, I do have the disc as well, obviously. I don't want to... Well, there it is. I don't want to just scratch or anything, but there's the disc. So yeah, now we're moving on. Sorry about that, just thought I'd throw it out there. Okay, now we get into the plushies. I have all the Rift ones that came out, and I have a couple Ratchet ones. I do not have a lot of rare ones. I'm not really a plushie guy. Most of these were actually not by me. They were, again, donated by my lovely girlfriend. And that is awesome. Love her, thank you. Mostly it was these 4 and then these 3. All these ones I did... Oh, no, I actually got these 2 from her as well. Yeah, all these from her. So, thank you, Kirby. If you're watching, love you. And then we have, you know, the Ratchet, the Rivet. Great detail on these, though. I like that Ratchet has, like, loopy things from his, like, leather patch he wears on his head. And, like, the buttons in it. Then we have Rivet. You know, I like how it has, like, her earrings, her goggles, her bolt, her scarf, her arm. It's just so great detail. And the tails, too. The tails on them. Great detail. And there, the Clank. He just looks, like, so depressed. We have, you know, Ratchet. Again, good detail. We have Clank. I like how it's shiny. Hot take, I like the old white design better than the shiny design. Sue me. The old white design is much better for Clank. Before tools. And then we have Rivet with, you know, scarf, arm, tail, goggles, hair floofy. Rivet is just so adorable. People who hate Rivet, screw off. Rivet is one of the best characters in the series. Sue me if you disagree. Then we have a stubborn Ratchet. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. This one don't have a tail. They shoved it up his ass like in Deadlocked. Then the all-for-one one. I actually do like this one a lot. I like the fur's really soft on it. Yeah. There's all of them. Then we have the like little keychain ones. I bought these all pretty recently, about like a month or two ago. Pretty expensive. These are like really, apparently really rare to find. Oh man, the Ratchet one is just so adorable. Like how he has the harness. Great detail in all these, again. You know, Clank. He just looks like he wants to give you a hug, dude. He just wants to give you a big old hug. I love that. Then we have Kit. You know, she's got like her orange things, lights. Great detail, her triangle. You know, just great on all these. But that's pretty much it for the plushies, and then we'll move on to miscellaneous and then wrap it up. Alright, and finally we get into the miscellaneous category. I'll just go like thing to thing here pretty much. So first I have 2 Rift shirts. These are the only Ratchet shirts I have. You know, the one with the 3 faces and obviously the logo on the back. And then we have the like more stylized one. I like this shirt better. These don't fit me, they're too small. I wish they did fit me. If they did, I'd be wearing them like 24/7. This says no back printing. That's my shirts. Socks. Both of these, again, were sent by my girlfriend. You know, just pairs of Rift socks. I did wear these once, but I took them off because I didn't want to get holes in them and ruin them. Just in case that did happen. And I'll never wear. I will maybe wear these one day, but as of right now, not now. No. But that's all the clothing. And then on my Vita case, I put some stickers. And I know it's really not merch, but it's miscellaneous. And then I do have actually a full sticker sheet of Rift. So I will never use these. But yeah, got that on here. And then I have the Loot Crate wrench pen. Proof I do have the pen. It just ran out of ink, but I'm just happy I have it. So there we go. Oh, I want to drop it. And then we have a Papercraft Clank from the movie. I will never use this or open it as much as I would like to, because I just don't want anything happening to it. So there we go. Then that's the finale of this one, in my opinion, because I think it's the coolest thing here. But as you've seen on the folder here, this is all my posters I have. I keep them all in here. So we have the first game. Said I had it. I'm not going to open it. Evan Up Your Arsenal ad. I mean, I know I see them as posters, promo ads. I bought a bunch of these just to have them. I got one from the Rift magazine before I even knew this was from the magazine. I thought it was its own thing, but then I'm like, oh, really? So there's that. Then I have an Up Your Arsenal ad. Just people having fun with the guns. They're just like the funniest thing. They need to bring this stuff back 100%. Then I have a Going Commando one with all the weapons. Yes, and hell yeah. They need to bring these ads back, dude. They really do. Then I have the Show Us Your Weapon contest ad. Wish I was able to take part in this, but it was only 2 years old. I actually wonder who won this. I really do. Then I do have the Tools of Destruction poster from the guidebook, strategy guide. No, again, not going to open it just to save time. Then I have a deadlocked ad. Come on, these are pretty much just posters. They really are. Comic on the back for something, I don't know what that is. Then I have a Secret Agent Clank one. Like that. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Some weird comic on the back, I don't know what it is again. Then I have a Ratchet 1 ad, 2 pages. One giant step backwards for mankind. That is just so cool. Then you got some weapons here. Then you got just images of the game. Rip the Galaxy, a new one. You decide how. They really need to bring this stuff back, man. They really do. Frodo. And then finally I have like this like Ratchet and Clank movie. I have one from the Ratchet and Clank guidebook. Well, the 2016 game. It's this. Pretty neat. And finally, I have this like metal plaque of the original game. This is my favorite thing to hang up on the wall. My best friend sent me this. Really cool guy. Merlin Games, go subscribe. He makes Dead Island videos. Yeah, I love that. That is just so cool. But there we go with that. And then, yeah, just gonna say final thoughts here. 2 quick things before we wrap it up. One, I do have a movie poster from Ratchet and Clank movie. This, I don't know if this is a real one, or if this is like when you get a Walmart or something, one from the actual movie. Obviously, it's way smaller, like, than what you get at the movie. But yeah, I have this. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then, I have one more thing. Alright, now the last thing I have in my collection. In my rarest, most prized possession I have ever gotten. And in my Ratchet and Clank merch collection, I have a signed poster from the Size Matters dev team. These are all legit signatures. This is 100% a legit poster. This was not cheap. But this, I clarified with the seller I got this off of, this is a rare, no, not a rare, well, obviously it's rare signatures. This is a real item. This is not fake, these are real signatures. Sorry about that. The seller actually, I wanted proof, they sent me pictures they had. I'm not able to disclose them out of respect for the seller. They did send me pictures of them with the voice actors at the convention whenever they got this signed. This is real. This is not fake. So this is the rarest thing I have in my collection as of now. But with that being said, damn, just look. Soft egg. I can't read cursive. Something B. Mike. Something Timmy Berlin. I don't know what that is. Kylie, I think that is. Kylie Wells. And then, I think that's like Dante something or whatever. So, if anybody can read cursive, tell me what all these signatures are. But, that's it for that. And now we're going to wrap it up. So, thank you everybody for watching. This is, again, everything I have. I might make another one some other time. I just wanted to show everything I had. I thought it would be a fun idea. Please like, subscribe, share the video, whatever. Maybe you might have something I don't have. Tell me in the comments. Have a good day. Peace out. See ya.